Love to my Gooners, Goonerettes and Gooner babies. Not forgetting my Gooner elders. Always love, always blessings. You know what it is. All right, this video here, we're about to talk about new signing NONI. You know what I dig me? We're going to talk about him and see what's going on. But before we get into any of that, you know what it is, people. You know what it is. We're on the road to 1K. We need that love, need that support. Come on, Gooners, football lovers, where you're dead there. Come on, hit that, hit that. You know what it is. Come on, that's all I gotta say. You know what it is. Let's build some. You dig me? And anything you see on screen, scan, scan, scan. Let's work. Let's build. All right. With that being said, let's get into this right now. So NONI has signed for us after all the hoopla, all the hate. Let's just let me just read what I go on. You get me from the sites of allsitearsenal.com. Let's get into this. We are delighted to announce that the England international NONI MADUEKE has joined us on a long-term contract. The 23-year-old North London born. So man's coming home. You get me? He may not have come from us, but he kind of home. You get me? Ain't no West London or North London. I stand up. You see me? So something. The North London-born forward joins us from Chelsea, where he made 92 appearances in all competitions, beginning his youth career at Crystal Palace. So he went from North down south, straight like that, then back up north because it says also Tottenham Hotspur. NONI then moved to the Netherlands, joining PSV Eindhoven in 2018. There, the powerful winger soon broke into the first team at 17 years old, impressing with his direct attacking style. And you know what's that's a good look, man. You breaking in over there because the Dutch don't play. You know what I'm saying? I know as a whole their league sometimes look a little 2-horse race, maybe a push 3-horse race and then wrapped it up. You know what I mean? But they are not to be played with. You hear me? I went to play over there when I was in school. And I say play over there, not no professional thing, school level. You know, dig me, went over there for a tournament. Not only did you see them, their babies start football early. I think it's probably all spread across now, but back in my day, it weren't the youngest of the youngest. I'm talking the bubbas. The bubbas. The ball looked bigger than them type babies. They had them ready. They had girls playing with the boys ready. I played against girls. You get me? And not no girl team mixture. You get me? And it weren't like 50-50. It might be 10 boys, 1 girl. You get me? Or um, 9 girls, not 9 girls, 9 boys, 2 girls, that type thing. You know what I mean? They were just there. You just, what? Oh, shit. You know what I mean? Then boom. I'll never forget playing against there. A girl grabbed me by my balls, blood. She grabbed me by my balls. I was so shocked. I didn't know what to do with myself. I was like, what? Is this how we're doing? Is this how we play now? So the next time I can do that. I was so confused. I think did I get subbed? Because I was so baffled. Like, did you see what she did to me? No, I didn't. That was the next game. I got allowed not to play the next game because I was pissed about that. But anyway, let's get back into this. NONI's rapid progress continued with a dynamic wide forward making 80 first team appearances for PSV before moving to Chelsea in January 2023. Representing England through the youth levels, NONI made his full debutant move on an international level last September against Finland, making his first cap with an assist. To date, he has played 7 times for the Free Lions. Then it's Berta talking about him. Then there's Arteta talking about him. You know what I'm saying? NONI joins our group with a familiar England teammates and other players he knows. He'll be made to feel welcome straight away. His arrival will really improve our squad. We're all thrilled to have him here. And for all of us, welcome NONI and welcome to your new famalam. Yeah, man. NONI will be wearing the number 20 shirt, and due to his playing commitments in the Club World Cup this summer, will join up with the squad early August after the Asia tour. So man's already got his legs ready and warmed up, you get me? Because he was in a tournament, so they're gonna let him rest like that. You get me? I personally now, this is where we're gonna talk a little bit. This is where we're gonna talk a little bit, yeah? And before we do,
What's up, people? Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel.
Shout out Lily right there. You gotta dig me. Make sure you do that, people. All right. So, Noni, I can't see where the drama is. I'm not even gonna front and act like, oh, I get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah, we've bought a few men from Chelsea. What's your beef? I don't understand. I don't understand. You act like they haven't had our vets. You know, and dig me. It might not have been direct selling, but I don't even want to mention. Did Gallas come from them? Please tell me he did, because he's so whack. I know we ain't make Gallas, you know what I mean? But I think we flung him over to Spurs. But I'm sure he came from Chelsea. But they had Fabregas, they had Petit, like calm down. You underdig me? They had a Bamiyang, they had a Nelka, like calm down. Don't get it twisted. Just because we don't we don't give a damn. Show no face, blood. We taking that player from you. You don't need to go round houses. Wait till you sell him, then go get him some pum pum ting, blood. You get me? You all know they're Gooners. When a Nelka buck up there, that's a Gooner you bought. When Petit returned, that's a Gooner you bought. Fabregas, that's a Gooner you bought. You get me? Aubameyang, that's a fucking Gooner you bought, blood. I blood my blood clot. So say something. You get me? We can all do this. I don't get the drama. Now, the quality of player, you can argue. William Gallas, I don't know why we took him. I don't know why we took him, but I ain't hate on him until he turned idiot, crybaby with the armband on. Nah, blood, I ain't got time for that. Remove yourself. I ain't got time for that. You hear me? I ain't gonna back you. You're doing them kind of foolishness. Anyone else got my support, bruv? Got that, because I'm a gooner. I don't understand it. You know what I mean? I know there's some people who ever try even push the line. They'll be like, as soon as you hold the shirt, I'll back you, right? But what's the point of saying that? But diss him before he signs on the line. But as soon as he signs, yeah, I'm on your side, mate. But I know how you really feel. Doesn't make any sense. But these men are professionals. They're not as petty as I, because these type of things here, I turn, what's his name? Creed. Jordan, Michael B. Jordan, when he buck up with his bully, with the girl who bullied him at school, when he buck up with her, and she was like talking, interviewing him, and he's just looking at her like, "No, finish what you're saying, so I can remind you. You take the piss out of man. You get me? The drama boy or the corny guy. Now he's corny. You're waiting for me to come up the red carpet so you can chat 2 words to me. It's different. It's levels. You shouldn't do. These men are professionals, though. You get me? I'm thinking back to different players. David Luiz, Peter Cech. You're gonna say Peter Cech was whack? Not even at the end he was whack. He just got older. And everyone knows goalkeepers get better as they get older. I don't know what the problem was. You get me? David Luiz, was he not a winner? Was he not a winner, proven winner? I don't understand, man. I don't understand. And I don't know where the hate came from for Noni. I don't know. The only thing it looked like was a little bit. Get me? What else? There's nothing else. The boy has skill. The boy is a professional man. He ain't done no one nothing. I don't understand. And you know what? That reminded me. I need to do a video on Arsenal players I dislike or hate, because I really don't anymore, because I've grown up. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna front in the moment and stuff. Yeah. But that's because they're doing stuff towards us. You know what I mean? But video will come for that. Noni, big yourself up, man. You get me? Big yourself up, blood. You get me? I'm backing these, man. These are the youths, blood. You get me? He'll be in this in 100 years. He ain't gonna be in this one. He's already done. And I don't mean he'll be Sir Ian. You get me? I don't mean that. I just mean he'll be spoken about as one of the brothers them that come true. Sick of you, man, blood. Fake gooners. Sick of you, man. And yeah, I'm saying it, because it doesn't make any goddamn sense, blood. You know, blood. You know, I'm from a different place, but I can't even depend on being from a different place. And when I say that, meaning I started supporting Arsenal in the 80s, but I know there is some 40 plus year olds chatting shit. But you know what? I don't see them. So I'm going to have to defend them because I don't see them. I only see these YouTubers getting a little excited. So I can't say that. So maybe I'm right. I'm from a different time. Blood, do you remember? You man remember Glenn Helder? You man remember Glenn Helder? Blood. When we went in, when we got Glenn Helder, I was like, what? Another Dutchman. Another bad man. Another Dutchman. Glenn, you dig? All the Nielsen and them baby boys there. I back everyone, man. Everyone, blood. You rolling with we. What? How can you not back them? Yes, I've been nervous on a couple keepers, but at the end of the day, you're my keeper, innit? What do you want me to do? You know what I mean? Dave's gone. So it was hard times when Dave let hard times. You know what I mean? Man like Alex Manninger, I like Alex, but it's just you just support your team because otherwise you're just making it worse, brother. You're just making it worse. You need to tell me if you was in a fight and you had some idiot with you, yeah? Imagine someone who cannot fight. You're gonna just turn to him and go, "You're a idiot, man. We're about to die. Why are you making it worse? Tell him to lift his chest up and swing for life, bruv. What are you doing? I don't understand. I have to, and you know what? I need to stop judging you lot because maybe you're the way that it's supposed to go and I'm wrong. Maybe you're not supposed to ride out with your team, but I'm just gonna have to just die on that because that's how I would want it. You know what I mean? If I could just have no, because there won't be no conversation, right? I was about to say if I could have 10,000 ties, from AFTV, if I can have 10,000 ties to support my channel, I'm good to go. And you know what? I'm gonna stick with that because if I had that, you're gonna have haters as well, right? At least I got my 10,000 strong and strong. You know what I mean? I can literally F up and still be supported like I'm supposed to be. This is what I'm saying to you guys. You know what I mean? Arsenal was founded, I have to grab the book again. Arsenal was founded way before, man. Way before, man. 1886, my brothers. Where were you? You know what I mean? This is why there should have been records. Someone should have seen. I don't even want to say that the fans and supporters didn't mean that much back then. Because where's the records of you not saying anything? Because no one said anything because I'm coming to support. I'm backing you, man. You know what I mean? I'm backing you, man. It only generations later, you know what I mean? None of you, man, said anything to the brothers who founded the club at the pub. You didn't say nothing to them. You can't say nothing to them. What are you going to say? This is our thing. Imagine you start something with your brethrens and then people down the road just start telling you, oh yeah, your shit. You don't. What? Who are you, man? We put this together with our own pee. You know what I mean? We didn't even have enough to get our own kits. We had to go ask a brethren who came to join us who was playing for someone else. Not in the first. You know what I mean? We had to do all them things. Where were the supporters then? This is what I'm saying. There's levels to this. And you know what? The only person that I can think of that I would like to speak to, like on serious levels about this, is there's three people: Robbie AFTV, KG, but it's just because he makes me laugh. You get me? Terry Flewers from Football Terrace. On the where do fans get the nerve to say anything now? And the reason why I bring up them people because I watch their content a lot, right? Sorry, this is going off a little bit, man. Fuck it, it's my video. I watch their content a lot, and I always think to myself, they always promote that you should be able to say what you want to say. One, that's a right anyway, to a certain extent, obviously. And you should be able to say what you want against your own club. And I always say to myself, I look at Arsenal like this. I look at Arsenal as if it was my last name. Yeah? It's family. You don't shit on your family. You don't go outside and shit on your family. I'm sure those three people that I mentioned wouldn't come online. I'm sure Robbie wouldn't talk about his brother. I'm sure KJ wouldn't talk about his missus or his children. And I'm sure Terry wouldn't talk about his missus, his family, his brothers, his dog. I'm sure he wouldn't come on and disrespect them. They're doing this wrong. Why? Because it's family. You know what I mean? You protect that. Football clubs, especially in England, that's how it's moved with the fans and the supporters. That's how it's supposed to be. You get me? It's supposed to be raw. That's why it's only meant to be for this 90 minutes. It's us against you, you against us. You know what I mean? We wear this color, you wear that color, but then we can go home, man. After the whistle done, it's done, innit? Everything jiggy. It might not be jiggy, but everything normal. Like, can't be swearing at me in my face. The game's done. Like, what are you doing? You're embarrassing yourself. Like, allow it. It's over. I don't get how it's okay. It'll be okay to do it here, but not here. If any of the people that I mentioned, if you was to say that you support them, you send them super chats, you buy whatever merch that they got, I bet you they don't give two fucks about what you say, about what they've said, aka their work, like footballers playing. Why do you get to say he's shit? We don't want him. Who's we? You see what I'm saying? Because that's what I would do as the owners if I was Kroenke's blood. You don't see it. As they say, all publicity is good publicity. You see some shit go around, blood. You get me? And I will get petty. I would get petty with it. These millionaires and billionaires, they're not petty enough. They're businessmen. They're a little cruel. They can do this. They're not petty enough. They're not petty enough. You get me? I'm talking what? Let me shut this club down. Say something to me, blood. This is mine. You lot just come at the weekend or during the week. You support this. Whether it's good or bad, you support it. This is you, especially when it's where you're from. It ain't a joke thing. It's where you're from. You get me? There's a bloodline within your family. Even it don't have to be where you're from. Like I could move to Australia, and then my children's children all be Australian, grandchildren all be Australian. We are tied to North London. Are you talking mad? You see what I'm saying? But it's support. There's a line. There's a line. They put tickets up. I just can't go. I haven't been able to just go to games like regularly for years. I ain't got money to waste on that. I like my comfort, so I'll get a nice TV. I will get a nice package on the television. You know what I mean? Sky or whatever. I'll get that rolling, sit in my own yard. What? I can have all that, have my toilet, have my own food. You know what I mean? Only thing that I'm missing is my Gooners there. That's the only thing that I'm missing. Everything else I've got. And I can probably see more than the people in the stadium. They need to get them big screen things popping off for like Real Madrid. We need to have that. We have to have all of that. But I digress. This is meant to be just about Noni, but I digress into I don't get where fans think that they can just do what they want, say what they want about people. You get me? And then when he does something good for you, you're gonna scream his name. You get me? Unless you're a real hater. Yeah, because there's some real haters out there who stand on their 10 toes hate. You get me? And you have to respect that a little bit, little 2% respect, because at least they're standing on their shit. You get me? When you score a goal, they won't celebrate. But that's how I know they're not Gooners, blood. You're on some jolting. You get me? I don't know what you're on, but you're on some jolting. It doesn't make no sense to me. It doesn't make any sense to me. But I'm glad that we got him. You get me? I'm glad that we got him. Before it was even a thing, I was hearing he's better than Saka. I was hearing all that. I was hearing all that talk. Now we don't hear that talk. Jolting, bruv. Remember the Palmer Saka Foden? Where did the talk go? What happened? No one's talking no more. You get me? Big up Palmer. You get me? World club champion. Well done, brother. I mean, all that. Salute. Joltings, bruv. But let me know what you're saying, people. About only digress like a mother, but I don't care, because it just hearing, just watching and listening to fans, I'm like, did you just say that? Who do you lot think you are? There's a line, bruv. Them man, you have to like know what's reality. We could all live in the bubble for a hot minute, for 90 minutes. Like, this is the only thing that matters. Everything matters. Oh my God, you pushed me and da 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 da. Oh no, you moved him out of the way. He moved the football 2 inches to the left. Everything matters. Yeah, but for 90 minutes, then we come out. You're meant to be able to think. You're meant to think, process shit, be logical. You get me? You have to take banter out. Damn, it doesn't work. Is I can't say such and such is a good guy, because then that means what? Are you an Egypt? Are you an Egypt? I can tell you now. Should we name some Spurs man that are good? I have to go back because yeah, I have to go back. Nicky Barmby, Klinsman, Sol Campbell, Ledley King. You get me? Greaves. Let's go back. If you can't say that, you're an idiot. You get me? You're an idiot. Straight up. If you can't admit what a good player is, for crying out loud. But at the same time, no. Just because I can name some bad man that used to play for you, Gaza, throw Lineker in there, that don't mean nothing. You're still whack. As a whole, them man there, individual geniuses. But your club is dead food. See? I can say that. You get me? And then switch up to your ground is better than mine. You get me? Yeah, man. Your bear comes from out the bottom. I don't have that. I don't have it. So what do you want me to say? Well done. You got that. My gold trophy is better than all the trophies that you ever won. See? Shit like that. We can have fun, but be honest, man. But this hate that Noni got, I mean, I like that. I mean, I like it, one piece. But we move, blood. He here now, and we gonna see. We gonna see them turn because something special. I think this is our season, man. It's our season. Have to think that. I think that every season. Why? Because I'm a Gooner. That's what I'm saying. Talk about that on another video, man. Love and blessings, peoples. I'm out of here. That's my Gooners. Do it again.
Go on.
Shout out to my Gooners, Gooner Gooner babies. Make sure you subscribe.
Woo! All day, you know that it won't change. So stay tuned in, cause the party's never over.